See, it's a lot of people just sitting here watching this going, they just need rain. They just need rain, mate. And everything will be fine.
When they did get out of the farm and they went into the city, and he got a little corner shop, you know, and he was running this little corner shop, and the people who remember the great fight for the milk industry in about the early 80s or late 70s, wherever it was, where the milk farmers were pouring their milk down the drain. So this bloke walked into Dad's shop. Worst thing he ever did in his life. And he said, gets the paper out, headline news all around Australia. He look at these idiots, Dre, pouring the milk down the drain. He said, doesn't affect me, I'll just keep coming and buying it off you. The cold reality is that's how half the city people think, if not more than half. He thought a lot more about it when he got up on the other side of the street. Because Dad literally manhandled him and threw him out of the shop. And you see it all the time, but people don't understand. To answer your question, all they need is rain.
Yeah.
Well, for the 2-year drought out at Longridge, the last 2 years of the horrible drought in that region, they've probably sold off 75% of their stock. They've got rid of all their breeders. They've sold female heifers, as we call them, to the abattoirs to be killed just to get money. Now we're supposed to be making hay while the sun shines, but there's no breeders out there.
Yeah.
This is the biggest part of the venture, putting animals back on the farm. So it rains, farmer go and get his 300 cattle again. Anyone know what the price of meat is at the moment? At the sale yards, it's an average of $3 a kilo. So if you've got to buy, for a simple maths equation, a 300 kilo steer, it's close, it's $900. Let's just say $1,000 for easy mathematics. 100 cattle, $100,000. 200 cattle, $200,000. How can the farmer do that? He's been in drought for 7 years, hasn't made a cent. But if he did, and he had it, he'd make money again. Green Cow Ventures puts that capital in, puts the cattle on the farm. The investors who go in it are part of those cattle being on the farm. The money turns over just as if it was a rainy, good season, and the farmer's up and running again.
And if I can just add to that, the first farmer that we've shook hands with, we're on his property. Now this is a man who is just under frickin' tremendous pressure, and he's gracious enough when he met us to big smile, heartfelt smile. You could feel his heart. He's a good man. And we're walking around the farm and we're having a look at his place and blah blah blah, and he and I started chatting about the deal, and we shook hands under is it a fig tree?
Fig tree.
Fig tree that his grandfather planted when he was born.
As I said, how old is that fig tree?
50, 60 years
old.
He
said they planted it the day I was born.
So, and look, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And I shook hands with this man and I said, we will get you the money to do what we've spoken about.
If it's the last thing we do.
And I'll walk through bloody fire to do it.
Yeah.
Because here's the reality. He's a good man. He's got a shitload of skills that are irreplaceable. We, as a country, need to keep him and people like him on the bloody farm, because it's no point us being the food bowl for the world and being able to feed the world if Australian farmers don't bloody stay on the farm, and not as an employee of some vast multinational, but as a farmer who's an Australian who wants to produce farm for the community and for the world. Feed ourselves and then take the surplus to the world. But in terms of that man, and I won't name his name, I'll protect his privacy, but he said to us, he said to Pete the next day and to me 2 days later when he was talking to me, he slept well at night for the first time in however long, a year or more. And giving farmers peace of mind is bloody... I've never been in a business where you're giving people peace of mind. Right? It's just, I'm lucky this is now. But here's the other thing. If we don't raise the money for him, and there's they're lined up from here to bloody Tasmania the same as him, if we don't put the money in the bloody till, it's all just dust blown in the wind. because the cold, hard reality of it is, and it's that old expression, money talks and bullshit walks. And it's very simple. We need the help of Australians to put the money in the till so we can do it.